Right, this is going to be a video on the opening gaps, new week opening gaps, new day opening gaps. Yeah, I'm going to explain. If you don't have these on your chart, please put them on. It's called the ICT NWOG by Lux Algo. It's literally the only indicator I use. This kill zones, whatever. And put the last 4 or 5 new week opening gaps. Put the last 4. And then turn this shit off and turn this shit off. And it should look like this. Whoa, no, that's fucking wrong. It should not look like that. 44, bro? Damn. That's crazy. All right. Okay, so price refers back to these gaps a lot. And the absolute best way to use them, I don't know if I can find one right now because it doesn't do this very, very often. This is like, this is mid because it kind of retraced into it, but I'll use this for just showing you. So the best way to use these gaps are when they jump up like this and they just kind of rally without tapping in back into them. That's like a free bias going into the next day. So you see how we come down, completely fill it, rally, come down. We'd start fucking bouncing around inside this new week opening gap. Like here you can see we bounce off an old one. Like it seems really, really random. But just watch them. This is kind of hard to teach. I would kind of treat it as a key open, like you wait for a candle close above or below, to actually enter on it. You can use it as gap fill like this. We get the complete fill of it, and then rallies 60 points. Like any of these levels that I teach, if you use good risk with all of them, you can basically just enter blindly with good risk, like high RR, decently high RR, and just use your brain, bro. You're gonna be profitable, and don't be dumb. Keep your sticking to your rules. You know the rules that I gave you, like if the first trade is a win, then get off. If the first trade is a loss, de-risk 50%. If that's a loss, get off. If that's a win, get off. Stick to that. Stick to the levels. Do good RR, 1 to 3 minimum, preferably 1 to 4. And yeah, you can just fucking treat this as a fucking video game. So here, like, we accumulate a lot in this new week opening gap, come back, retest it. Obviously, you want to combine it with other levels, order blocks, fair value gaps, key opens, fibs, great. Combining this with, but yeah, if you see a gap like this, a new week opening gap or a new day opening gap that is unfilled, like there's zero trading inside of that gap, just that's a free bias. That's going to be your bias. If you have another bias, you're gay. Okay? So you'll notice these levels getting tapped all the time. Just don't get FOMO. Like, use your brain, combine it with levels. I'm giving you guys a lot of levels to look for, which could result in over trading. But yeah, don't do that. That's gay. So like here, if you don't want to soup this or like enter directly on it, just like use the fib, use all the tools you got. Use the fib, use the order block it creates, Yeah, imbalances. There's a bunch of, like if it taps into a good level, then just do the entry that it gives you. right? And like even like you can do 1 minute, but like, oh my God, I fucking hate trading with you, bro. You can do 1 minute, but I think a lot of you guys would just really improve with just sticking to the 5 minute, doing 5 minute entries, because you'll like you're gonna be watching this. Let's say you enter on this wick, come down, you panic, blah blah blah. It comes up, you're like, oh yeah, great, it's coming back up, and then it's coming back down. You panic again. Like if you just look at the 5 minute, it's gonna be way less stressful. Or just set and forget. I think that would benefit a lot of you guys. Um, but yeah, just know that if you see an empty, like a gap with no volume inside, just know that 90% of the time 95% of the time we're gonna come back and fill that gap. And like this as well. Wait, let me change time frames. This is like a good setup, right? Rally, rebalance, come back up. Like we spend a lot of time when we spend a lot of time in the gaps and then we kind of break out of it. You would kind of, even though this sounds gay, you're going to use it as a break and retest. And combine it with other sensitive levels.